Over the summer, a 13-year-old boy from Lockwood started selling his woodworking art with the help of his dad to earn a bit of extra cash. His goal is to earn enough money to buy a car by his 15th birthday. Kane Aberly still has a bit to go before he reaches that goal. The young entrepreneur has learned some life lessons along the way. Q2's Mitch Laggy brings us the story.
Kane Aberly is a 13-year-old entrepreneur in Lockwood who's got a love for woodworking and a dream of a new car. Kane's grandpa and dad, Aaron, helped him pick up the scroll saw and other woodworking skills starting when he was 8 years old. Kane started selling his work in June and has made about $2,000 towards his goal of a new car.
I like to see people be happy, and it just makes me feel so much better about myself. I'd rather do it for people than for myself. And then after that, it was for my car, saving up for a car. In 2 years.
Kane does a style of woodworking known as intarsia. He'll find a pattern online, glue it to the wood, and make cuts with a scroll saw. Then the piece will get sanded to add realistic curves before being finished off with a coat of stain or lacquer to bring out the shine. He can finish a more simple piece in about 4 hours. Something more complex can take up to a week and a half.
With the intarsias, I usually have lots of troubles, and it just, once you get done with it, you're like, whew. Done, finally. And you look at it and you're like, wow, that looks awesome.
Kane's business venture started in June when his dad helped put up a stand to sell Kane's work at an intersection in Lockwood. The first outing brought in $400 and some repeat customers. A few months down the road, Kane had plans to sell his work at a craft show at Metro Park, but that show was canceled due to COVID-19 concerns. Undeterred, Kane's dad put up a Facebook post in November advertising Kane's crafts. It garnered so much attention that Kane had work to do right up until Christmas.
We had it up for about 5 minutes, and we already had about 150 comments and orders, like just all mixed around. And then almost every time I went to go drop one off, they want something else. So,
as Kane puts the finishing touches on some commissioned projects for the Christmas season, he said a lesson learned from running his own business is that hard work pays off.
Putting in work really does pay off. Like if you slouch around, you like say you're hanging out watching a movie. Do you gain anything from that? Not necessarily, but if you go into the garage for half an hour, you can get a puzzle done and get $15, $20. And I enjoy just seeing people happy. That's just one of the main reasons.
In Lockwood, Mitch Laggy, MTN News.
And after 2 months of nonstop work crafting gifts, Kane will be taking a much-needed 2-week break from woodworking and school for the Christmas holiday and plans to start back up in the new year. To learn more about Kane's woodworking business, you can find more at the story at KTVQ.com.